Hello, I'm gonna vlog my skydiving thing. It's out of spontaneousness. Today is my birthday and I've been wanting to do something big on my own. So I'm here about to jump out of a plane on my own. Well, not really on my own because there's gonna be instructors, but you guys get the point. It's been on my bucket list since I was a kid. And I realized, life is short. Next thing you know, I'm like old and wrinkly and I don't want to be having regrets on not doing stuff. So I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it now. And I'm scared of heights. I wasn't scared last night when I was doing it, or paying for the tickets and all. I wasn't really scared. I slept fine. I wasn't nervous. Driving here, wasn't really feeling it, but now about 30 minutes out from jumping off and I am starting to feel the jitters. I feel like if I can overcome this, I can overcome anything. And I can become the strongest woman in the world one day if I just get over this hump. Gotta pee first and poop before I shit my pants. So I'll strap them. And that is it. That's my skydiving trip. It's about half an hour after getting off the plane, and my ears are still clogged up, but the view was amazing. It's scary. It's not that scary. It's not as scary as lifting and competing. You know, going down without the parachute, I was like, oh fuck. I had trouble breathing, and then I just focused on my breathing, and I didn't faint. I didn't pee on the guy. And yeah, I think everyone should do it before you're old and shit, because you're not going to be able to do that when you're 6 years old for sure. And I highly encourage all you guys to do it. And thank you for watching. Okay, so today's the day after the skydiving trip, so now that I'm more calm and my adrenaline's not rushing and I'm more grounded, I can tell you guys a little bit more about my experience and whole skydiving thing. So ever since I was a kid, I've been wanting to go skydiving. My elementary school teacher taught us about bucket lists and making one, and skydiving was pretty much on a lot of the kids' lists, me and like mine included, obviously. In high school and college, like my friends all talk about wanting to go, but it just nobody really followed through because of, you know, scheduling, or someone at the group who don't have the finances and they just say it's straight up expensive, and the whole idea shut down altogether. So now that I'm older, I have more money now, I went alone because I don't want to wait for other people, and if I waited for other people, then I probably would never be able to jump out of a plane. So I'm very happy that I went on my own and did it. So I bought the tickets the night before the trip, and I wasn't scared or anything. It didn't hit me. I slept fine. I drove down to Santa Cruz for about 2 hours. Again, I was fine. I wasn't panicking. Then when I signed a waiver saying, like, you know, I can't sue them for if I die or any injuries, like they're not liable for anything, and that's when it hit me. I was like, oh, this is real. Like, what did I sign myself into? And because of the weather, there was a lot of clouds and high winds. Everything was kind of delayed. Yeah, so I got more time to like calm my tits down. But I was shaking. I was a little bit more like nervous later on. Especially after they strapped me, I was a little bit more nervous. And then the jitters kind of went away. Then I met the guy, met my camera guy too, and they were reassuring me that I am safe, therefore I wasn't panicking at all. We boarded the plane. I was nice enough to let everyone else board first, and I was the last to board, and which means I'm the closest one to the door, which means I'm the first to jump. Yeah. And I'm actually happy that I was the first to jump, because I think if I was the last one to jump and I watched everyone else jump first, I would probably build up that, you know, fear a little bit more. So I went first, and I'm happy that I did. What else? Yeah, it didn't feel real yet, because when the plane was like kind of flying up, it just looked like a normal, like, you know, plane ride, opening the window, which I always do. So it didn't feel anything. I didn't feel scared or anything. Then the motherfucker opened the latch, right? And then the wind started blowing, and then I was like, oh fuck, what did I get myself into? Like, why did I do this? Then then I started panicking because I'm the first to go, and I'm just like, oh fuck, I have to go now. Now. Then they pushed, like, you know, we were kind of wiggling towards the door, and I was already off the ledge, and I was gonna jump, but the guy already jumped. Like, my skydiver guy already, like, pushed us down, and I was like, oh, okay. Oh my god. Then it took me about 10 seconds to process everything, like, looking down, you know, there's no electronic thing saving you or anything, it's just a fucking parachute. Yeah, what could go wrong? Yeah, so it took me a while to process all that. Then I had trouble breathing a little bit, which is why you could probably see it in the video. I was like trying to get my shit together, because I don't want to be one of those people fainting, and, you know, while they're falling down the fucking plane and, you know, swimming in midair and fainting. I don't want to be one of those, which is why I focus on the breathing. And then I realized like the other camera guy was like smiling at me. I was like, what the fuck are you smiling at? And then I was like, oh, I paid you to record. So I, tried to like make some cool shots and stuff. Then next thing you know, he's gone, and then I started looking at like the view and everything. Everything was very pretty. You can see like the trees, the mountains, the water, the buildings, and that was about it. Then we were able to like control which way to move and everything, and we were spinning, as you can see in the shot. Like it went, we were spinning really fast, and if it wasn't for the video, it did not feel comfortable at all. It just looks cool on the video, but while we were doing it, it made my stomach kind of hurt a little bit. I kind of got motion sickness. So it didn't feel comfortable at all. The whole thing was not comfortable, which is the whole point of skydiving. Like, you're put in a very uncomfortable position, and, it's totally outside your comfort zone, and you're forced to take it in. And which is why skydiving is on most people's list. You're outside of your comfort zone, you're doing things that you don't want to do, but you're kind of forced to do it anyway because you can't fight gravity. But yeah, it was very uncomfortable while doing it. My ears were hurting, my glasses were put on really tight. But it was worth it. It was well worth it. Looks amazing. The scenery, again, was nice, and that's the whole point of it. It seems very scary, and it is. What could go wrong, right? But yeah, it's totally worth it. And let me see if I want to tell you guys a little bit more. Yeah, my ears were hurting. It took about 2 hours for my ears to like pop. The people were nice. I think that's pretty much it. Once we landed, it took me about an hour to calm my tits down before I actually start driving back. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna go over the pricing because I'm pretty sure if you guys are wondering how much it costs. Skydiving alone is not a very expensive thing. So if you're thinking about you want to skydive, it's not that bad. There's also Groupon online for skydiving for $50 cheaper, which I did not do. Actually support small businesses or like just businesses in general. Groupon takes too much of their money. I want to give the business and them more money instead of Groupon. So I paid them $200 to go skydiving. Where they get you is the videos and the photos. So if the guy behind you is just taking a photo, it's very cheap. If you want to do photo and video, it's a little bit more pricey. If you want the outside cameraman, which is the one I did, photo, a little bit pricier, and photo and video from the outside camera guy and the guy behind you is where, like, it's the priciest one, and that's the one that I got. So total was $400. Again, it could be a little bit cheaper if you guys don't want to get all those angles. I just wanted to get all the angles because I don't want to go back up on a fucking plane and get a different angle of everything the next time again. So I'm gonna get it all at once because I don't want to fucking get another video and do that all over again. I mean, I might, but chances are very highly unlikely because nobody else around me wants to go, and I don't really want to pay another $200 just to jump out of a plane. I just want to do it because I want to be able to tell the story that I did it. I don't want to do it again. Who knows? Maybe one more time. Or twice. I don't know. But yeah, if you're deciding on you want to do it, you should do it now. If I was older than 45, I think I would probably have a heart attack or faint or something wrong. Like, your heart's not going to take it if your blood pressure's high or your blood pressure's low or you have heart problems or some kind of, like, injury. Like, you're not going to be able to do that. So if you want to do it, I highly recommend you do it while you're still young, while you're still healthy. And yeah, that's pretty much all my thoughts. I'm pretty much rambling at this point. So if you like it, please like the video, like and subscribe, but none of this, my YouTube channel is nothing related to skydiving at all whatsoever. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching.